a little thing for when I get the snow. Soy la mexicana con tremendo flow. Tengo todo el control. Cierra los ojos. Baby, let's go, 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 go. Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption. Got a little introduction to the cause I got a little thing for when I get the snow. Soy la mexicana con tremendo flow. Tengo todo el control. Cierra los ojos. Baby, let's go, go.
In the playoffs, it's all about the game in the game. A team with gold in their DNA. A squad with fire in their eyes. This is game 4. Will the Warblers take it the way of the Bay? Or will the Nuggets take it a mile high? Don't miss this game. It's your chance to get an exclusive 2K22 locker code. Warblers versus Nuggets. It's time for the game. Recognize game.
In Zero Gravity, fun events are everywhere. This weekend, aboard the Concha del Mar, it's vacation days. Meet 6 teams filled with...
The Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City. Our sight tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Toronto Raptors. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. We've got Hammonds, Anunoby out there with Barnes. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Chicago, we've got Williams. Colin Sexton is out there with Ball. Then there's Hampton, and it's Johnson in at the 4-man position. And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their game.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills, or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
Now here's Barnes. And it's Towns missing. Against Sexton. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Barnes against Johnson. A drive by Barnes. Some solid defense from Johnson. Anunoby against Williams. Back to MP. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
I mean, they were their worst own enemy in that game. And they kept on shooting themselves in the foot.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
There's the pass to Ball. Now Hampton. Banked in off the glass. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for the Raptors, Scotty Barnes. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Williams. Bulls moving the ball around. And Hampton with the basket on the assist by Williams. Hampton's got his second basket.
He's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
And Patrick Williams, the 4th pick of that 2020 draft, a bit of a surprise when he was taken.
Most mock drafts had him around the top 10 spot. His stock rose very late in the process. The Bulls fell in love with him.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first man.
Ball, the pass to Hampton. Williams dishes to Hampton. Knocks it loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Hammonds. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Pass to Johnson. Kicks it out to MP. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Johnson gets the bucket.
Sorry, guys. I can't believe it's up already.
Yeah, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Very little
That's
position.
monster.
He had to bring much faster help than that.
Now,
Or
here's
he's well kept
Halliburton.
up past teams.
17 points in his last outing. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And Toronto making a change here.
Raptors substitution.
The Bulls leading by 6. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Now, here's Anunoby. Guarded closely. Shoots from the line. No good off the back of the rim. Bulls have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And it's Ball in the corner. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Raptors trail by 8. So, timeout called here. The first for Toronto.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
share so that night you can interject that.
Checking into the game for your ball.
1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Hammonds. He's covered by Ball. To end the cold streak, Hammond's shot is off.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Here's ends up going with the new group. Sexton against Halliburton. Johnson. That one a little long.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
So for Toronto right now, Barnes out there with Hayes. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Mulder in at the 2 guard. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics was outstanding. He ended up with 21 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor.
Oh, big, huge block.
To snap out of that cold spell. Try to keep the momentum going tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David.
He's such a good fucking shot blocker, man. For a fucking made-up edited character.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win.
The computer's made it up.
That I'm sure he's hoping to replicate.
Kick it's up there, man.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
And the Raptors with the ball. They trail by 3. And Chris, one change we're seeing now. A lot less post-up scoring. Do you miss it?
I do miss it. I mean, if you're 7 foot, you should be close to the basket at times. If you have game, I mean, you got to win. But I love to see how players who do it effectively inside and outside. Think about it, think about Jokic. I mean, and on the whole, I love the way that the game is evolved. And I really
fucking Jesus,
because you have to have complete game, and I think we're rewarding skill and complete game now. So I think it's going to come back.
Now here's Barnes. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Passes it to Hampton. Here's Best. Outside Williams. Bulls moving the ball around. On the wing, MP. Defended by Towns. 2 on the clock. 13 feet away. Got a piece of it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Daniels is checked in for Williams.
For your ball.
And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. There's 1:40 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Barnes.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
And the Raptors miss again. Best passes to Hampton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Hampton's got 6 points.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Nobody near Barnes. And a miss there on the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but hasn't been successful.
Feeds to Hampton. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. And it's a 7-point Chicago lead.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
47 seconds left in the first half of the game. Barnes against Johnson, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Now, here's Hampton. 8 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Sexton for 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Now the pass to Mulder. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bulls out front, up 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. MP's really making a difference here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept
bringing the physicality.
Johnson is out there with Williams. Then there's Sexton. Then it's Ball, and it's Hampton at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now, here's Anunoby. After the miss from Hampton, and with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Anunoby.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Ow.
Hampton misses. Raptors shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Halliburton passes to Barnes.
The Raptors are, not me. I'm doing 50% you
He dishes it to Towns. Second shot opportunity. And no good that time. And it's Chicago the other way. Ball surveying the defense. That's tipped.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Here's Halliburton to the right side. Here's Towns. Rebounded by Hampton. Hampton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Might take a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
Toronto calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear you, fans.
Okay.
Fucking lovely today.
It's a bit weird day. I opened the doors up and I went, oh, I'll put the fan on. I was going to sit there and game on that thing, but then my back's sore, so I was a bit straightened.
Yeah. Boy.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Haskell forward. Back to Halliburton. Rebound by the Bulls. Bulls got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. Hampton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Down low, here's Floyd, and the rejection by MP.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding how to hit a shot.
Stoyan, the second effort. Oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hammond's passes to Brent. Ball's not loose. It's stolen by Hampton. We got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he's been not getting his shots to drop.
I missed one shot, 2 shots.
Here's Hammonds. Over Byers.
What was that quick shoot?
And again, Toronto no up. The third quarter comes to a close.
They
Bulls
can't.
lead by 7. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great pitch. That's what I call court vision.
But it's also called making a read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Raptors trail by 7. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Hammonds is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Jackson Hayes. Then it's Barnes. And it's Towns. And at the center, locking down the middle. Now, here's Ball. Here's McDaniels. It's deflected. Sexton against Halliburton. Inside. Here's Towns. Good defense by MP.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a
We'll
lot
go
of times.
slightly
When he's on his way to the basket.
Tomorrow
On
night.
that one, they were there.
Tomorrow night?
Now, here's Ball. And the basket by Hampton.
So I mean, he has a knack for getting into his
What are you
own
going to use for me?
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors.
Remember the shop's not open tomorrow because of Anzac Day. Well, open till, I don't know if the butcher's open. But they don't open till later. What are you doing? But I think like 12 o'clock or something.
Yeah, it's 12 o'clock.
Approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
And also, how about the points they've got in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. Wow, what, do you have something in his eye on that shot?
Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Now, here's Sexton. Fires the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Sexton's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls. Sexton's gone 50% from the arc. 1 of 2. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Left side, Towns. He gets that one. Towns has got his first points of the night.
His first points in the fourth quarter.
in the league.
What defense?
When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots.
Now, here's Ball.
Pass.
The feed to Hampton. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Johnson. And finally they hit one. And the Bulls lead by 12.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding number. As well.
And the Raptors call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentages that they'd like to reverse.
The Raptors making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. And he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Thanks, David. To the middle. Here's Hampton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Hampton's got 4 this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Now here's Williams. He's looking for MP and finds him. Shot up 2 there.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Here's Hammonds. Pass to Towns. Over Hampton. And the Raptors miss again. And the Bulls with possession. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Sexton's shot is good.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Here's Towns. Following the basket by Colin Sexton. Halliburton outside. Just 5 to shoot. The drive by Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bulls.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece still. 2 more to go in the season series. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for MP.
Oh, man. Anticipation, instincts, energy. All his tools were on display tonight. He lit the place up.
Ball, the pass to Hampton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that's it.
Now, here's Halliburton.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets. And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Here's Grant.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Joseph, the pass to Hampton. Off target at the rim. And so Chicago takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Next weekend, if you're on the cruise ship, take your talents to the wreck, because all games played will be worth double XP. And in the city, it's the Chips Ahoy weekend bonus. Play and win for a chance to receive a 1 million VC bonus. That's it for me. And if you see Team 2K TV out there, say hello, because we're hitting every event this season and we're picking up wins.
Alright, Chris, you're pretty much an expert on 2K. You're always in the park or in the Pro-Am, but from what I hear, you haven't jumped into my team in 2K22.
It is true. I haven't jumped into my team this year. Please don't tell my bosses that. But now I figured it's time to jump in, and I'm calling up a few of my expert friends to help get me started.
And if you're also looking to get started in my team, listen up.
Cutting right through the heart of the city, the Chicago River and the Windy City are setting today. Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls going up against the New Orleans Pelicans. Two NBA greats, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our analysts tonight, with our reporter, Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Zion at power forward with Valanciunas at center. Then it's Brandon Ingram, and it's Lewis in at the 1. And for the Bulls, they've got Johnson. Ball is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Hampton, and it's Williams in at the 3. And some teams are a little slow out of the gate, Smitty, including a couple of contenders.
BA, if you're a true contender, you're not concerned at this stage. You know there's a lot of season left to turn things around.
Now here's Ingram. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, we've seen guys get traded, become the guy for a team, and excel. One example is Brandon Ingram going to New Orleans as the piece in the Anthony Davis deal in the summer of 2019.
The first one falls. During his first year in the Big Easy, Ingram thrived as the focus of the Pelicans offense. Named to his first All-Star game.
And at just 22 years old, BA, it wasn't just Ingram averaging over 23 points per game. It was his 39% shooting from deep, also throwing in about 6 rebounds and 4 assists per game. Brandon made a statement in his first year in New Orleans that he can be a franchise player in this league. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
It's stolen by Ingram. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Williamson. Outside Ingram. Here's Lewis. Oh, MP with a block. And now the Bulls in transition. The three from Sexton. Connects from downtown.
The floor awareness of ball, excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Now Valanciunas. Outside Ingram. Back to Valanciunas. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Ball passes to MP. Outside Sexton. Back to Hampton. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
And they swept the team last season, got the upper hand, and sustained the momentum.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's MP. His last outing, he had 20. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Here's Ingram. Here's Valanciunas. His second of 3 attempts.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
Outside Sexton. Pass to Williams. MP with it. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
The Bulls have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. To the inside, and he knocks the jumper down. Hampton's got his second basket of the game.
High value assist there, finding him inside for the finish.
Here's Rice, checked by Sexton. Here's Williamson. Another shot. Good D by MP. The Bulls have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Now here's Sexton. The D's right on him. Inside, here's Hampton. He's off on that one. New Orleans in the lead. Lets it go from the wing. Kept alive. Here's Valanciunas. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Valanciunas has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Chicago with the ball. Outside Sexton. MP right side. Count it. Good.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. New Orleans calls timeout. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Rarely frazzled. They played with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
2:36 left to play in the first. To the left wing. Here's Collins. Ball with the rebound.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Here's Hampton. And Collins with the big block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Checking into the game for your ball.
Here for Chicago.
Fuck, down by 16.
MP against Clark.
Same.
Here's Hampton. And
Oh,
Williamson
my
with the
God.
block.
Though he's a humble guy at heart, there's entertainment value to almost everything Zion does.
For New Orleans, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter.
You know, something Zion Williamson was at the forefront of was helping arena workers affected by the COVID pandemic. He set an unbelievable example with his generosity.
So for the Pelicans right now, it's an all-Duke forward pair. Ingram the 3, Zion the 4. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Lewis in the point guard.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Raptors had a huge game. He scored 20 points and also made a difference with 7 rebounds. He stepped up his game tonight, and you could tell his teammates loved seeing him go to work. Guys?
That's good stuff, Allie. He really made his presence felt in that one, doing some heavy lifting.
And I think he'll try and repeat that performance tonight.
And I'm sure Coach is hoping for that as well, but every night's different. Who knows, maybe someone else will have to step up this time.
And you're referring to Zion's pledge to pay the salaries of so many workers furloughed during that trying time.
NBA Zion's effort led to a lot of other NBA players following suit. It was great to see just how much NBA players care about their communities and the people behind the scenes.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send-back.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Here's Brewer, following the bucket by the Bulls. Pass to Lewis. They get it again. It's good on the putback.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, and stolen by Williamson. Here's Lewis, checked by Sexton. And here's Ingram from the arc. Sexton grabs the board. Well, Chicago's shooting just 37% in the game. Puts it up from 12. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Shot from 12. Here's Clark. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Clark's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Clark against MP, and that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
To the paint. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
I just love the ball.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sexton passes to MP. Back to Sexton. To the middle. 6 to shoot. And it's Hampton. That time on the assist by Sexton. Hampton's got 8 points in the quarter.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Down low. Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
I love how efficient Zion is. Dependable at picking smart shots to take.
And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Zion Williamson has been on display for New Orleans. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this. as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. You had the chance to play under some terrific coaches, Smitty. How influential is good coaching on a team's success?
They really go hand in hand, B.A. The coach sets the tone for the whole team, and strong leadership leads to strong play out on the floor and likely a lot of wins.
Patrick Williams out there with Johnson. Then it's Ball. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Hampton in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And it's the Pelicans with the ball, following the bucket by the Bulls.
The key for Brandon is shooting with confidence. When he does this, he buries these trays.
Williams against Ingram. Outside, Williams to the inside. MP to pass to Sexton.
Chicago foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Checking.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Williamson. Outside Ingram. Clock at 6. Here's Lewis. Here's Williamson. Here's Valanciunas. Missed it, even after all of those chances. Here's Sexton. There's the block. Here's Lewis, pounded by Ball. And the Pelicans miss again.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Soft touch off the glass.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
New Orleans calls timeout. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Checking in for,
checked in for Chicago. Johnson comes in for Williams. Here's Rice. Fires from 14. And the shot no good, a bit short.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Hampton. Murphy pulls it in. New Orleans has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Here's Rice. He has 6. Pass to Collins. Oh, MP with a block. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen by Collins. Here's Rice. Just 3 on the clock. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. Their efficiency has been off.
36 points down.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He's show both, and he did so at a very high level.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Brandon Clark out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Devontae Graham, and it's Waters in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Especially when you're this far down, you have to make the most of every sequence.
So with 2 free throws, he was fouled in the act of shooting. And Smitty, we're seeing so many players raising their voices for social justice. More so than in years past. Why do you think that is?
Well, salute to all these players. Not only these players, we all must do our part. And I am thankful and love watching these young players in this era take social justice and put it in the forefront.
And he makes a first. The Bulls making a switch here. Paul's checked in. And both free throws good for MP. New Orleans dictating the flow. Graham, the pass to Clark. Here's Ingram. Up and in on the layup.
This is just a case of Brandon Ingram getting stronger and more able to play through contact.
MP is doubled. Back to Joseph. Here's Hampton. He's got it. His ninth make out of 15 tries.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. And finished off by Graham.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Hampton. And he banks in the layup. Hampton's got 22.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Ingram. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And they get it back. That one goes. Count it.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
MP outside. MP is doubled. Pass to Joseph. And Smitty, a lot goes into team success, but ownership, or the governors if you prefer, as important as anything.
That's alright,
They
bro.
say the best write big checks.
I just got bored playing Fortnite.
You think it's that simple?
It's not, BA. You can write a big check, and sometimes we've seen
Going through a
it
decent
doesn't work.
basketball.
I think it comes down to continuity,
Getting smashed here, but I'm actually fucking
passion, and everybody from ownership down
leading
to
the team in
players,
fucking
if they're on the same
scoring.
page, usually you have success.
Pass to Hall.
We'll lose this, and we'll be
Now MP.
4 wins, 4
Graham
losses.
covering. Just 5 to shoot. And
And
count
one.
it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
At the line for the Bulls, shooting 1.
One shot.
Killer hair. He's looking good. It's his 4th season.
Free throw good. MP. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside Graham. Driving in. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Goes up again. Achua can't hit. And the Bulls shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Here's Joseph. The shot no good.
Yeah, I said I don't know where Carmelo is. Carl Anthony Towns is playing for Toronto.
Over MP. Off the left
It's a
rim and
weird
out.
season, bro.
Here's Joseph. To the middle. Count that bucket. Hampton's got 11 points in the quarter.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by, and that one's good. Waters.
But we're getting destroyed. In the last few games, we've been destroying teams as well, so we see the Pelicans are a lot harder opponent.
And it's New Orleans taking it the other way.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pelicans.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beat down. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
DeRozan, I don't know where he is. Can't find him.
You really want to win the first one.
I think LeBron's retired.
Knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Don't think he'll be in free agency.
The one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Zion Williamson.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
Here's Hampton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New Orleans.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have,
still high scorers, 31 on.
It also seems like they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially offensively.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
Maybe he did. Who knows?
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Because it's
second chance effort, and he was fouled in the act of shooting.
20. What?
Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation.
Challenge that. It is like 2024, 2025.
Even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the
I was nowhere near him. Look how close I was to him. Number 24, who's our rookie, he was closer than me. We've got to reverse that, surely.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it.
Preempted me.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hampton, and they double up MP.
Shoot that.
There's the triple.
Go, Rook.
Hits the trifecta.
Yes. This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
What's up, big boy?
Graham, the pass to Achua. Here's Rice. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around
shutting
at all.
the door. We're 40 points down.
Relentless, and they got the job done.
And that one's good. Joseph.
It's always risky to throw the double team at someone. You have to be aware of who you're leaving open.
New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Challenge the win. Get beaten by fucking 30, nearly 40 points. We outdoor dashing. Oh, here we go. Gonna play Brooklyn. Doesn't get any easier. Well, we beat beat Boston too in the reigning
All right,
champions.
today I'm joined by two special guests, my good friend and my team producer, John. John, how's it going?
Hey, Chris.
And of course, we're picking
Oh,
all
you
the
went to a
knowledge
wedding?
from the one and only my team professor.
Cool.
Hey, Chris, how's it going? We're here to help you out today.
Was it good?
So how is it going to be
Did you go to the reception?
to jump into my team? Am I going to be very far behind?
You must have, because it's like...
You're not going to be behind, Chris. When you jump right in, you're going to get a lot of...
Oh, that's nice, bro.
A lot of things early on that's going to help you. And you'll
Let's get the suit and tie out.
All right, let's get started.
That guy looks, he still looks sick, because he had that head
Nightfall
cancer.
in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago lighting up the sky. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday
food was
night
good.
action in the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion, but he said, growing
It's funny.
up, I never thought about titles. I just wanted to be the best player I could be. When I got to the league, I was listening to all the noise
Oh, it was
that
bad.
taking control of my mind. For me, mentally, I have to just focus on my craft. Guys, the
that's
results
not good.
have flown since then.
Caleb's mum went to a wedding.
David, thank you. So the next starting five. Irving and Harden,
Lot of
the
weird food.
two-star guards. Durant is out there with Moody. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Chicago, Hampton out
Harden's
there with
still-
Johnson. Then
Harden's
there's
still
Colin
at,
Sexton. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's
Brooklyn.
Williams at the three, the small forward.
Yeah, she went to a wedding. It was her mum's godson's wedding. She said it was nice. That's why I had waited till she came pick them up about 10:30.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. To the paint, here's Claxton. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
No, they aren't
Claxton's
great, the
got the
rosters.
scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Nets. Ball
Not on
dishes
this
to Johnson.
anyhow. Because there's changes all the time.
Williams kicks the ball. Bulls moving the
Game
ball
makes
around.
changes all the time.
Here's
So.
Hampton.
Oh!
Rebound.
Almost served a
And going
facial.
against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series.
I blocked Harden so many times when we played him. He used to get fucking killed.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another.
I don't even know where
and
Westbrook is,
close
bro.
Contest.
Here's Hampton.
He's
James Harden picking
He's
up
not
that
with the
last
Lakers.
basket. And Hampton gets it to go on the assist by Williams.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive
Nah, it
move
doesn't.
to the rag. And where's the help?
And Sims still with
To me, that's
Philly.
a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need
See,
to
Patty Mills got the community
And Harden with such a high
award,
usage rate, Doris,
the Joe Dumas Community Award.
Guys, his percentages are
Most,
fantastic.
not Community Award,
So many different shots.
like the fairest
At
player.
the finishing end of alley-oops, let's remember. This guy is not allowed clear lanes to the bucket. He gets the best defender night by night. This guy has to work for every look he gets.
Oh, you did say that. Yeah, very good for Patty.
And the first one drops.
And you start with the scoring numbers when you talk James Harden.
He is
He's
so
also
underrated.
led the league in assists, steals,
They just had
even minutes played, and incredibly
in the Northern
impactful
Territory,
play.
they did a indigenous representation of like indigenous players, state representation of state games,
Both free throws good for James Harden.
and
An
he sponsored
efficient
it.
night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
So all the Aboriginal kids were playing.
And it's Hampton. in
Only
the
Aboriginal
elbow.
kids that could play.
That's it. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
You
I think Queensland won.
find the open man. Beautiful pass.
South Australia girls came third, I think. And the boys came
And
fifth.
again, no good by Brooklyn. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Ball, the
We
pass
get
to
a dunk on
Hampton.
this guy. Not with Durant there. Oh, Durant took me out. I got my first flagrant foul as well. I didn't know they could do that. And just, like chop this guy.
Chicago
I didn't mean to do it.
shots from the stripe in this game.
At the line for 2.
first one falls.
Got all 5 points. Such a bullhog.
And both free throws good for MP. Here is Harden. He had 25 points last game.
So none of the food you really wanted to eat, or at the wedding, or
outside Durant. Fires from the line, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Well, listen, you do the
yeah,
best
I've got a
you
flagrant
can to
foul.
make Kevin Durant take tough shots, but this guy, lightning quick release, unbelievable shooter.
It was the first game of the season of the new season.
Now Hampton.
And if I got another flagrant, I would have been thrown out.
Beyond the arc.
Or a technical. Yeah, you can get a technical for
This is a shot Colin Sexton has worked so hard to improve on.
defense in 3 seconds.
Consistent from three-point range. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and
Magic,
time
please.
again.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the
It's
game.
not like wedding.
Sexton.
Well, people have like just basic wedding food. Like Alex was saying, they had a choice of lamb and fish. She took the. She's not a big fish eater,
And it's Williams. That time the assist by Hampton.
so she took the lamb.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
I was trying to think what we had.
Claxton, and the shot goes
Oh, what? No way! My first wedding, we had a choice of antipasto, and which was nice. So the receptionist was in a Italian reception centre.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Armstrong's checked in for Durant. Hayward comes in for Moody.
He's flagrant fouls. I didn't even mean to. This push the guy out into the cameraman, really. And like the main course we had, I think it was like roast beef. You had a choice of 3: roast beef, chicken, and fish, I think. And then we had a couple of desserts as well. Vegetables or salad. The main course as well.
Nets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game.
See that pull from the Warriors is in
1:35 left here in the first quarter.
Roster. Oh God!
Claxton the pass to Armstrong, and he dumps it down.
Gotta show more muscle to keep him off that low block.
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push him off of his comfort zone.
The pass to McCarthy. To the middle.
It's a bit weird to have cash rolls.
It's hauled in by Claxton.
Great.
I guess that's what they wanted, eh?
Prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Swiped it away. In transition.
Sometimes the father has a big say because he's paying for the wedding or the reception. That's why sometimes I've gone to weddings and
Passes it to Armstrong.
there's only one wedding that the food wasn't very good, and the father of the bride complained. He was shitty as fuck.
Covered by MP.
Oh my God, get a rebound. Oh my God, that's horrible. See, Hayward, I see that's right, Hayward's not at Charlotte, he's here.
Pass to Irving. 5 on the clock. Knocked away. And so it's Ball who
Because we played Charlotte.
defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try
Zoe wasn't playing, he was injured.
Well, I felt
It's
like
probably
they
why we
were
won.
never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave
Well,
up
LaMelo,
way
yeah.
too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent
get
to
those
shoot
2
that
minutes up.
high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
You had your worries as soon as Grace told you. Grace told me the bride's mother was in charge, so it could have been her doing the bride's
Back in a moment.
mum is considered a southern lady. Okay. Had my worries as soon as Grace told me that.
Well, we know that Colin Sexton is an efficient scorer. He should.
See, but him, he doesn't do anything though. He does fuck all. He should be averaging fucking 20 points a game instead of I've got to do fucking 20 points a game. He's only got 3 points and it's the second quarter. 5 points now.
Moody's checked in for Hayward. Harden comes in for Harris. And Irving subbed in for Jordan Poole. So
I don't even know where Patty
sitting on
Mills
the
is.
bench.
It's not in
Here's
this
who
game.
David Fizdale's going to go with.
I know it's
A
changed
talented
over.
guard pair of Irving and Harden in the backcourt. Moody is out there with
Cool.
Armstrong. And it's Claxton in at the front.
This is one of our rookies' two best.
Demanding their coach challenge
Good dunker.
the ball. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we didn't
Yeah, I don't understand, like...
a call.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pelicans lit up the floor. He scored 28 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. And he made it look so easy out there. Everything seemingly came to him effortlessly. Let's see if he has a similar outcome
At least when he
tonight.
get blown out here.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense
Even Horton Tucker should be getting... Oh my god.
right back.
Get the rebound.
Ready with a counter.
Now, here's Moody.
Moody.
6 on the shot clock. And the Nets miss again.
Well, that's a blown
I tried to make changes, it wouldn't let me, so I don't know.
answer the bell.
Like roster changes. I only do minutes.
Outside ball. MP left side. Here's Johnson.
Why fade away?
And the assist goes to MP.
I
Hampton's
can't say anything.
assist tonight.
This guy plays with such
Moody
confidence
for
and
Moody.
ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Here's Claxton. 6 points.
Oh my god.
And the foul called on MP.
Personal foul.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Nets have shot 3 of 7 at the foul line.
I don't know.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
I could never get the trades.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect.
What, they just wouldn't let you?
By that much.
When you become captain.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Chicago. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Best passes to Hampton. Dishes it to McDaniels.
They're always double teaming now. Shit's me.
That one, no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That will conclude their brief.
So I'm so slow getting down the court.
He just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Ball, the pass to Hampton.
We watched, Caleb and I watched a weird movie called Willy's Wonderland. It's got Nicolas Cage in it. Nicolas Cage doesn't say anything. The whole movie. He's the main actor in it. He doesn't say a thing. Just grunts and groans. It's weird. It was good though. It was a horror movie.
Bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal
Even
job
tried with
of
low
so
tier
many
players,
points
never,
coming right
who I never heard
at
of.
the rim.
Still let. Doesn't want your team to get better. No rebounds, it's unusual.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this
So me and Zoe are going to play this quarter. We're the only ones sitting on the bench.
Bulls trail by 7. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Bulls. They've got Colin Sexton. Johnson is out there with Hampton. Then it's Williams. And it's Ball in at the point guard. The net shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Irving passes to Harden. The pass to Claxton. 5 to shoot. Here's Moody. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And if you need help spacing the floor, Moody's your guy. He's a nightmare.
Don't look for Westbrook. Have a look for Westbrook. Definitely playing with the Lakers.
But if you close
He's not with Washington.
Put the ball on the floor and take advantage of the driving lane. So pick your poison.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Should get Westbrook to come.
Big man, who wants the free t-shirt? Make some noise.
Checked in for Moody, and Pools subbed in for James Harden. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Irving with the bounce pass. Hayward with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. The wide open look for Durant. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. KD's got 10 points in the game. Ball kicks to Sexton. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Ball the pass to Sexton. Ball against Irving. Outside for Sexton. Shoots the
Stinky KD. Yeah, it is a weird movie, bro. But like at first I'm like, oh, Caleb, because Caleb, I'll let Caleb choose it, and he's movie choosing. I said, let's watch a horror movie. He started watching like kids movies. He said, let's watch a horror movie. You can pick it. And he goes, oh, I've seen this one. I've seen parts of this one, Dad. I'm like, how the fuck have you seen this movie? And then he said, oh, I think it's really good. And I said, alright, we'll put it on and sit. And it, like, you know how movies at first start and then you don't know the story? And then they explain the story after the first fucking hour, like behind what was happening or why it was happening. So after that was fine. It was quite entertaining, but I found it really weird that he had no lines, not a single line in that movie. He did not say anything in that movie. People were talking to him and nodded. It's weird. I do like Nicolas Cage as an actor.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's the lob to the hoop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah.
The prettiest play in
but after that was after they explained what was going on, not the history of. It was better. Oh my god! And one. give me one. Come on. This is what I do to fucking Nikola Jokic come up and give him the fist. That was good. I just threw that up. Yeah.
And the Bulls making a change here. Johnson's checked in, and a change for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Gordon Hayward.
He is. I enjoyed him in what's that? Aircon. Yeah.
Jules on his way over.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do it like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Free throw drops for Hampton. 29
Fist
seconds
to the
left
neck.
in the third. Passes it to Armstrong.
Oh, I might have to see it.
For this half, mobile one block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Oh, Con Air is cool. Sorry, I called it Econ. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It's got Steve Buscemi in it too. Who's the other guy that's in it? Can't remember his name. He plays an evil guy so well.
And the second free throw, good.
Cyrus.
They trail by 14. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball,
Yeah.
really helping his team
That's funny.
hang around this one.
15 points. I feel like I haven't done anything.
So it's the Brooklyn Nets up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter.
Still up by
They've had
12.
such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal
Stinky
percentage.
KD.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
I like how they show the highlights. Not they didn't show the M1. They show the highlights of me getting blocked. Here's Stinky KD.
To bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the
When he first came to the NBA, I actually liked him.
No chance to prevent that basket.
I haven't seen
Well, that's
since
what a
then.
great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters.
Irving's been getting
so with Durant sitting on
so
the
much shit from Boston crowd.
Tisdale's going to go with it. Irving and Harden, the two-star guards. Armstrong is out there with Moody. And it's
Yeah, he was.
at the 5, roaming the paint.
Texas
And
A&M.
that one is good.
Man, that's a
Yeah, he is.
time fearless move.
He shows no emotion.
Put it home, young sir.
Once he shoots it on your head. There you go. Sexton's got 12.
At
That's
one
better.
point, they led by 16. Martin outside. That's to Armstrong.
If we get this under 10, we'll be alright. Might just do a run. Alright.
Drives to the hoop. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Nets lead by 12.
So quick.
Oh, Kyrie dazzling
Kyrie,
on
he's so
the
quick, man.
drive. One of the best in the league at that.
Pass to McDaniels. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Hampton.
Watch me get blocked.
That
Oh,
falls.
shit.
Nice feed that time from Ball.
I'm trying to make my average points. I'm going to make my average points. Be happy with that.
And here is Irving. Here's Claxton. And the pass to Moody. It's up a 3.
I noticed if you stop them, like if they go to the rim and you stop them, they pass it out. They won't go up the shot.
Shot clock at 6. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
I'm lost.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Come to like the franchise player.
And he banks in the layup.
I've done to a lot more when I'm driving like that too.
Just the second half.
Boy, he's been cooking, but
At least I'm beating
teammates,
Durant
he's
from the
just
scoring.
not getting a lot of support from them.
Here's Claxton.
This guy, fuck me.
Finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Nets?
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Here's Sexton.
Why is KD
It's good
on
again. He's sent straight from the floor with the basket.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing.
I remember last year I had to
contact.
guard him in a couple of games like that.
Harden against Sexton. Now here's Durant. Going inside.
Oh.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
You can really tell when Kevin Durant is in the flow because his scoring looks like it's second nature. He's going to go down as one of the all-time best.
Time wanks.
Here's Hampton. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
Still
There's
10
been a bit of
points
a
to
flurry here late, and this game may come down
2
to which
minutes.
side gets a stop or two.
And when I was my small forward character, I always had to guard him.
Johnson.
Oh, double block!
Yep. and goes. And the Nets lead by 12. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Ball, the pass to Hampton.
Shit, what did I stop for? Why did I pass it? She kept going to the ring.
Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Pass to Durant. Shoots over ball. And it's in after that.
Doesn't miss either.
KD's got 6 points in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose.
It's weird they're playing him with so little time.
The hard way.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight.
Look, see, it's guarding me now. Fuck off.
Durant against MP.
Here we go.
And the dunk by Hampton.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and
he's not the MVP.
to find the open teammate.
I can't remember who he was
Sexton
last
is a
year.
quality floor general.
And clearly,
I think it was
we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seems.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Kevin Durant.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Boy,
so he should make them.
That's that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Sexton against Harden. Inside, Claxton. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Can't stop him.
And the Nets lead by 14.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Yeah, and he seemed to shoot it. He seemed to try the layup too early. Like he started down here, started here when he laid it up. It's way too close, way too far away.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Yeah. Well, I averaged 16 points a game last season, so up to by 4. I want to get my rebounding up as well. Actually, I might. I don't know if I can do any more points here. It wouldn't let me the other day. Oh, there we go. I have 21,000 in my car. Might buy some cards, eh? We'll do 2 of these.
That's probably why they know me. All the $50 guacamoles. And my diamonds hit. By your rolling tick. A blue fur from my man. Well, they all lame. That's for even thinking you was with us. We don't like jokes, don't be with us. Saw the car keys, now she with us. Roscoe's on the table, that's for breakfast. For a high roller, they get Ice-T told me I was special. I know the big by the exit. For this money, they get reckless. She wanna wrist and hands froze. Come get me in the Lambo. Playoff game at Lambo. Air Max 97s on my toes. Then I told her just pose. Influential artists like Da Vinci.
Buy some cards.
Redna on the mic, oh y'all don't get me. I heard he turned down 500. Expensive taste. All these white songs y'all running. These rap don't want it. These backpack don't want it. Yeah. Going to your head like girls kissing on your head like going to your head like girls kissing on your head like by my lonely.
Tell him 3 times. What are we doing? You can buy one of these, limited edition ones. You can buy one of those. Or we can do that one. We can buy a couple of these. 4,000 left. Buy one of these heat check ones. Core? On Zoom. I don't know how to change boots on them. Very good. That's it. Yeah, it's not too bad. Let's go back to... Might play one more game and we'll finish up. Blowout win, I hope so. Or even if it just we're going to play bloody Utah, man. Although I do, Rudy Gobert, I usually dominate a fair bit on him, so.
What is it about evolution cards that make these special from regular cards?
Evolution cards are a great way for you to make that card better just by playing with it. And I'll give you a little spoiler for these starter cards. The first milestone you need to hit is to score 6 points with this card. So the first thing we need to do is finish your team and then get you in game with Trae Young to get those 6 points.
So John, we got our starters. What's next for a person entering?
Head over to that season menu.
See, they're pushing this, man, because there's obviously not many people playing it. I don't know how many.
He's important because he has an agenda for XP.
Rudy, well,
automatically your best player right now.
However, yeah, but he doesn't. It's like 7'4". He should dominate more. Jay Moran.
Lifetime agendas. So in my team this year, if you want to play in your Lakers uniforms, as I'm sure you want to do,
of course, it would never be a Boston uniform. Just so you know, because you're a Boston fan. But we still get along, so that's okay.
A beautiful look at the lights of Salt Lake City, our setting for tonight's broadcast.
We're going to be down that road there.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to
the one on the far left.
Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Joined by Chris Webber and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson.
Because we stopped right outside.
Allie, take it away.
All right, BA. Well, Rudy Gobert
Jazz
is
is
accustomed to getting
stadium.
overlooked. He said, quote, when you play in a smaller market, you have to do 3 times what the guys in the big markets do. It's fine, though. I'm just focused on this team. Individual awards aren't what I play.
He's doing that. Thanks, Allie. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. We've got Colin
It's in
Sexton,
Utah, man, as well.
Williams
I don't
out
think
there
we're
with
going
Johnson.
to get
And
a
it's Hampton, and
blowout
it's
win.
Ball in the
Wagner
point guard
pisses me off
position.
in this game,
And
too.
for the Jazz, they've
Last
got Mo
season, he
Wagner.
just
Monte Morris is out there with
shit.
Mitchell. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Well, we can expect a lot of
I reckon
transition
Horton Tucker
buckets
should
in
be
this one,
starting.
Chris. How much fun is it to
Williams
play
should be on the
matchups like
bench.
this?
Sorry, rookie from 2
As soon as
seasons.
the shot comes off the rim, put on your track shoes and get out.
Mitchell against Sexton. The ball's knocked loose.
Got
It's
it.
stolen by MP. Left side Johnson. Here's Hampton.
Oh,
And
he
Gobert
blocked me.
with a block. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Oh, to take the ball
Let's
away.
take another look at the
That was very
Starks defense
Rodman-ish.
during that mobile
That was a
block.
huge block on
I
me.
mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Didn't know what hit him. On the steal. I knew what hit me on the getting blocked.
And the Jazz with possession here.
Oh, God, shoot it.
Sexton with it. Count it.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Here's
I want to do the new
Morris outside.
toe threes
Pass to Wagner.
as well. But I can't remember how to do it.
Here's Bird. Three-pointer. Drops in the 3.
Oh, you love to see that kind
Is that
of
guy's
vision
name
from
Bird?
Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Williams passes to MP. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Team foul. Shooting for Chicago.
Main settings. I'll have a look at it. We might do that.
Good on the second one. We played just over
Some made
a
these in
minute
like
here
2
the
minutes.
first. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Bird. Over Williams. And that one's long.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration at times.
And here's MP. The kick out to Williams. Now Ball. Defended by Gobert. Ball passes to MP. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Bird.
It's Bird's spelled BY.
4-3. The shot won't fall. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night.
Oh, we weren't too bad.
They took the L.
They just weren't ready for that.
It's only like
It
10
looked like they
points.
just weren't prepared. The final score tells you the story.
He's such a good dunker.
How about the bounce?
We could call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And yep, it's good.
What a creative finish by Mitchell. You need the floater as a top
Are
scorer.
Utah in the playoffs?
Inside. Williams passes to Ball.
So they've got really Ingles. I reckon they're going to get him. He's with
Outside
Portland,
Johnson.
isn't he?
Pass to Hampton.
He's with someone else. He was with the Lakers at one stage. I don't think he's with them now.
And he makes it. Hampton's got 5 now.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Morris. Now here's Mitchell. Gobert finds Mitchell.
Yeah.
And he drives in. Hey, Hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Mitchell's got the second bucket.
And when I think of Mitchell, I think of relentless. He's so active and drives with such purpose.
Pass to Williams. And Chicago again with a bucket.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish him.
And Utah calls time here. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Payton. Pass to Clarkson. Takes it inside. That one is off.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Ball passes to MP. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Hampton's got his third basket on the night right there. 59 seconds left in the opening quarter. Clarkson outside, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clarkson.
Come on, fellas, keep your head.
Here's Johnson. The kick out to Williams. Sexton passes to MP. Outside, Williams. Hampton.
That should be a dunk.
Good off the glass. Hampton's got 9.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations.
How's that? In wins I score 18.5. In losses I score 21. 21 points. 21.6.
For Utah right now.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Gobert against MP. Here's Johnson. And it's
Alright, so you gotta make them.
The Jazz have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Nets was just insanity. He picked up 25 points, and the defense never found a way to force him out of his rhythm. It turned out to be just the night he needed to break out of his funk. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches
Wagner.
things.
Got a score on him.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from downtown
Kick
here in
him
the
off.
second. Here's Gobert.
The tattle.
2
Give me
shots,
elbow.
2 makes. Off to a good start.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Check by Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
Can't walk. Defense.
Oh, and Johnson with a block. 1:16 left in the second period. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
Wagner, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Wagner can hit a long jumper, but he's at home inside.
Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. MP, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let them get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Here's Wagner. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Williams passes to Sexton. To the paint. Here's Hampton.
What?
By the Jazz. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Then it starts to become a mental
Emil, I know you're YouTube. Tear him up in the paint right now. Yeah, and miss that shot though. How are you, Emil?
Here's Mitchell. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Bulls. They lead by 12. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game goes the route that it's threatening to be. Well, Grant, some first-time head coaches coming in this season.
What's the bone lab? Seems like a bone daddy would do.
Seat over to the head job.
Well, they have a lot of basketball experience amongst them. A different role, though, brings different responsibilities, so it will be an adjustment, but I think they'll do fine.
On the court for Chicago, Colin Sexton out there with ball. Then it's Patrick Williams, then it's Hampton, and it's Johnson in at power forward. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Made by Boneworks. Is that your company, Bone Daddy?
They're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Now here's Morris, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
Setup's good. That's the shot.
Is that a bit like Phasmophobia?
Sexton passes to MP.
Oh my god, I can't make it
The Jazz go the other way with it. They've got plenty of time to get back into
100%.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is where you have to stay
I think they should be giving you fucking credit for using your name.
Misses from close range. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Johnson finds ball. Now here's MP. Guarded by Morris.
Fuck off, go there.
Here's Bird. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they'll keep possession.
Oh my god.
Gets it to go.
I'm still 10 points of difference. It seems to be.
And something fans
Seems
don't
not be
always
playing
get
that
to
well.
see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Yeah, 2, 3 together. How you going, bro?
Hey man, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad, sir. Thank you. That's good. No, you said
Hey, yeah, calm down, you goober.
Here in this third
you're just like, oh, hey. Oh, bro. Like this morning, I only just woke up, man. You know, like, half asleep. Like, just about to walk out the back. It's just like full step, randomly and jump, and like, now he like pushes into you. Bro, I might get like a meter, but I wasn't expecting it. Like, really awful. So you got me good the other day. Yeah, so I sort of like, I get grumpy, but I sort of like, you know, jumping a bit, cold steps down. Yeah. And then, yeah, the jacket is super, you know how it gets. So, well, now I feel bad for telling you off, you know.
We're a minute and a half in the second half. To the middle.
That's good.
And it's Clarkson missing.
And
For Chicago, they're shooting it well at 59%.
That's hard for me to really understand it properly. But it'd be no different from saying
Right side.
that or something. The partner. Yeah, that's it. I don't know. Yeah.
And the assist that time
More
for
points. You know, like you were saying last time, like it's like spending that day, like every day, they weren't unacceptable. You know what I mean? So whatever he did, yeah, they had to, but he needed it. Yeah. So now I leave the breaks are out sometimes. Because that's meant to be. Yeah. It's weird, bro. But she's slowly getting there. It'd be more the boredom, I reckon.
The Bulls
Yeah,
have
yeah.
got 2 of
That's
4
what she
shots
said.
to go
Not
since the
working
break.
as such now. Like, not looking after someone. Yep. Not giving him all the tablets he needed, you know. She come feed me my tablet. She feels it again. Yeah, I know she's not doing what she normally does. Yeah, not her routine. It's sad, but she's getting it. It's good. I reckon if I went back to routine, no, she would be the best. Yeah.
Takes a 13-footer. Here's Wagner. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, not only so, Wagner can really own the boards, grabs the rebound and finishes the play strong.
Now here's MP. 15 points in the game. Misses from short range. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
A chance to get a quick injury report.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Bulls. Apparently that knee was twisted pretty severely. No torn ligaments, but still significant pain and swelling. An injury like this removes any hope of a return tonight, and it's serious enough issue to make you miss more than a few games. Back to you.
Okay, thanks for the update.
Well, how come he's
Good to
still
get
on
that
the court?
information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so
You
hard
wanted to blow out, man. You got to blow out.
Fortunately, we know he's in good hands. I hope
Playing
to see
well.
him back on the court soon.
Utah calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Tillman's checked in for Utah. Morris comes in for Peyton. McDaniels is checked in for Chicago. A minute 29 left in the third quarter. Ball with a steal. And a pass break now for the Bulls. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
The fadeaway. Rebound by the Bulls.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
That one goes in. Gordon Tucker's got 10 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Morris. Here's Tillman. Morris outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Clarkson. Here's Tillman. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tillman's got his first bucket in this one.
And they're giving up way too many second chance points.
Pass to Hampton. And they double up MP.
Oh my god. What a double pump clutch that.
Challenging stretch here for Utah.
Double pump it in
1
the air.
second separating the shot clock and the
Lay it
game
up.
clock. Up top,
Really
Morris.
got past him.
Clarkson outside. Lets it fly. Offensive board. So it's Chicago with an impressive 16-point lead.
Ankles were about to get broken.
They've
It
had
was
incredible
stupid.
success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect.
Carson's checked in for Morris. And a change for the Bulls. Hampton's checked in for McDaniels.
Oh, that's a shocking pass. What the pass that?
Tillman is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. That's the group for Utah right now.
Fuck,
They
you're
just
not
can't
far
find
behind
a
us.
consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Here's Hampton. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Hampton's got 10 points here in the second half. Utah has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Ball against Mitchell.
Didn't matter if Utah can't shoot tonight, they can't.
Back to Mitchell. They need this.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Mitchell misses.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
Chalk up 2 there.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Pass to Gobert.
Oh, what?
Second chance.
Oh, my
shot.
God.
The shot off that time. Good D by MP. For Chicago, they've gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter.
And they were really able to find the
Get away,
mismatches
Zoe.
they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Bulls.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
Let's have a look how many points he's got. He had 6, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. He's been passing
Their
them.
5th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
Wagner's checked in for Utah.
It's crazy. They only meet 2 times in a
Mitchell with the ball.
2-game season.
Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And with great body control, too. Mitchell maneuvers himself nicely for contact finishes.
Pass to McDaniels. It's stolen away. Clarkson, left side. Lays it up and banks it in.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started. And that's a shame.
The officials were right on top of that one.
What the hell was that? I know.
Second team foul. Shooting for Chicago. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for MP.
At least he can hit a shot now.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter
Really
of this
hit a
one.
free throw.
Now Payton. To the inside. Len. Oh, MP with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. On the wing, Connaughton. Here's Hughes. So no problem for Chicago.
I wish he could emote when the
This
game
one
finishes.
wasn't even close.
Doesn't let
The
you.
hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Gave him the fist
And
over.
this team was consistent throughout.
It was a good win. He said we needed to beat him by a lot, and we did.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce.
Got my
This is
21
Brian
points.
Anderson. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. So long, everybody.
I might go and have some lunch, bro. It's fucking 3 o'clock here. Today's just flying. You reckon it's in the main area? Yeah, who's Rudy Gobert? Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert. You can buy emotes, but they aren't as good as the fist. No. So it's in the features. Here it is, shoot radar. Oh, I don't want to. I've got to do Puma because I've got a sponsorship. Got to make it that green again, but we'll make it more fluorescent. It didn't change. Team colours. No, we're not doing that. Shit. Toads 2 was the Toads 2 were sold out in a few hours. People didn't like it though. They didn't like it. Should we go white? I can go white. And the pattern. I'm gonna change the pattern to. It's not showing. Hang on. Oh, there you go. What? Yeah. I like that one. We just want white, don't we? Good music. I think we need another colour, don't you? The black? Blue? Oh, what's the Bulls colour? That's red? Zebra colour all over them. You reckon? So patterns. Like those. Oh, they look good. What do you reckon? What's the behind of it? Underneath it. Yeah, that looks heaps cool. Shit. Gotta have some red and black with it. Why is it dull plastic? No. That's right, I'm not my average Joe. These are different to the ones I did before. Laces. We should do a colour on the. Should we go white on the? Oh yeah, that looks. Does that look good? That looks cool. Let's say do white on that. And a layer outside. Puma accent. Something. Did that change? Whoops. Don't know what I did there. Does look good. I don't know. Oh, that's what it was. Tongue Puma type. Heel Puma. Oh yeah, gotta. I think we need to do that because we didn't do it last time. Should we go red? No. Black? Or white? Red, black or white, bro? What's this colour like? That's a bit too... I reckon the black looks better. Black for sure. Let's the other layer. Fusion Human. No, we're not changing them. No, we're not changing them. Oh, they look good. Yeah, but it hides the Puma. I like the red better. So more as white laces. I reckon. Hang on. No, let's go black laces. That look quite better. Although the red does look good. The red laces look cool. I reckon we're done. How do you save this? Right, save this shoe. Give a shoe. Oh, Toad 3s. Whoops. Los. Oh my god. Yes. No. Toad 3s are dropping. I'll take a photo. Take that guy in. Toad socks. It's saved it. You can use it here. Purchase it in the brand store on deck 4 of my player. Done. So you can purchase it. Where was it? Let's go and purchase it. And then I reckon they're better than the first ones I made. I can't believe you played 10 games already. Got to buy your own shoes. Yeah, but they'll be free. They'll be free. I'm hungry. What are we going to have to eat? I feel like cooking Mexican rice. What is this? I don't want to compete. It's bullshit. You have to walk past all the courts. Sometimes you get... What is that? Level 1. I haven't gone in past level 1. I don't have any meat pies, bro. Let's construct me a pie. What deck was it? Deck 4. Puma. Let's go and get the toads. I don't even wear them out here. Which ones are they? Oh. Where the fuck are they? Must be these. I already own them. Puma pants. I don't have enough money. I should have bought some before. It's 12. They're fucking expensive, bro. I'm pissed off. I can't get them. I don't know where they are. Won't let me go down any further. Oh, hang on. Is it them? No, it's not. For fuck's sake. I don't even know what they're... Oh, Toad 3s. I have to buy my own shoes. At 7,500. I didn't think you had to buy them. That's a bit rich. I have to build up my thing. Oh, hang on. If I go to the purser, hang on. If I go to the purser, I think there's money there. Just press square. There's money there because I've done events. It is an expensive god shoe. What's the purser in? Is that deck 4? That's where we are. You can see. No? Hang on. Let's just go to the courts and then we'll come back. Oh no! It's alright, send me some fucking website. I'm in the wrong fucking... Why is it sending me... I want to close that. Oh, this happened before. Hang on, we're going to have to restart the game.